There's a passive income model that's recurring, has 90% profit margins, can be run from anywhere, and scales without hiring anyone. And most people have never heard of it. But after 10 years, 231 websites across 107 different niches, I'm going to help you understand exactly why Rank and Rent is my favorite model right now, and how you can get started with this powerful passive income model too. But first, what's Rank and Rent? Give me about a minute to explain it, because Rank and Rent is simple. You build a basic website targeting a specific service and location, like plumber in Charleston, for example. Work to rank it higher in Google for those specific terms, and then rent it out to a local business that wants the leads. The business pays you monthly or per lead to receive the calls and form submissions that come through the site. You own the asset, they get the customers. If they stop paying, you can just rent it to one of their competitors. If you'd like to learn more about how to get started, there's a link below where you can take my best training. But first, let's talk about what makes this my favorite passive income model and why my students love it too. Why is it so powerful? The first reason is the one that gets most people really excited, and it's this: recurring revenue. Think about it. If you design a website for a client, that's a one and done thing. Sure, you can charge people monthly for hosting, but what most business owners are looking for are leads. Leads that you can offer them by renting the website that you've just built. Once a business starts renting your site, they pay you every single month to keep getting those leads, right? Leads are like oxygen for the business. They need it to grow. You're not hunting for a new sale every week or starting from zero at the beginning of each month. Unlike a freelance gig where you finish a project and have to find the next one, Rank and Rent keeps paying you for work that you already finished. The same check shows up again and again and again, month after month in your account, and it can keep coming for years as long as the site stays ranked.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
For example, there's one site in the masonry niche that I rent for $1,500 a month. It took me 4 hours to build and about 12 weeks to rank. Now it brings in that $1,500 every single month on autopilot, and I don't have to log into the site or look at it. And what's more, that's just one of 231 websites that I currently do this with. Obviously, you need to know what you're doing in order to get to that stage, but once you do, it's something that you can easily rinse and repeat in different niches and cities anywhere in the world, as long as you have access to an internet connection and Google. The next one is that the income's passive. After your website ranks on Google, it keeps pulling in leads while you sleep, travel, focus on building your next site, whatever it is. You're no longer trading hours for dollars anymore. The site does the work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Think about it. Your site's out there working at 3 in the morning, on holidays and on weekends. That's something a normal job could never offer you. You could leverage your time. Every hour you spend building or ranking a site pays you back for months or even years to come. One focused weekend of work can turn into a site that rents for hundreds or thousands of dollars every single month. Compare that to a regular job where you get paid once for the hour you worked and then it's gone. With Rank and Rent, your time keeps earning long after you stopped working on it. Scaling the business is affordable. A Rank and Rent site costs very little to build. Usually a domain, basic hosting, which might run you $20-30. You don't even need employees. No inventory, a warehouse, no advertising budget. If you want to grow or double your income, you just build another site. Try doubling a restaurant or a retail store. You need a second location, more staff, and a whole lot more money. But with Rank and Rent, scaling is cheap and simple. The profit margin is also crazy high. Since your costs are so low, almost every dollar you collect in rent goes straight into your pocket. No product to ship, no inventory to buy, no staff to pay, no storefront to rent. Most businesses are lucky to keep 10 or 20 cents out of every dollar they make. With Rank and Rent, you often keep 90 cents or more. That's a massive difference when it comes to actually building wealth. And everything can be outsourced. The content writing, the backlink building, even the site design and setup can all be handled by freelancers, virtual assistants, or now with AI. You don't have to be a web developer, a writer, an SEO expert, or somebody with crazy tech skills to make this work. Once you understand the system, you can become the person running the business instead of the one stuck in it doing all the work. That means you can actually build more sites faster and enjoy your life while your business grows. The model's recession-proof. When the world shut down in 2020, people still needed plumbers, roofers, tow trucks, locksmiths, and tons of other essential services. It doesn't matter what's happening in the world or whether the economy is booming or it's falling apart. If your toilet breaks, are you going to go out in the backyard to go to the bathroom, or are you going to call the plumber? I would hope it's the plumber. So when times are tough, local service businesses actually need leads even more because customers are harder to come by. And as long as there are local businesses who need customers, your sites keep producing income. This isn't some trendy business that just disappears when things get tough. It holds steady through anything. The call volumes on some of my sites were crazy during the pandemic and all those other times. And the opportunity is only growing. More and more small businesses rely on Google to find new customers every single year. Phone books are dead, newspaper ads barely work, social media ads like Facebook and Google are crazy expensive. Meanwhile, Google search, which is free for you, isn't slowing down. It's only getting bigger. That means more business owners that are hungrier for leads and more of them willing to pay good money for a site that delivers real customers straight to their door. You can also build from anywhere. All you need is a laptop and internet. Your sites can rank in cities you've never visited or even heard of for services you'd never perform yourself. You can run the whole business from your kitchen table, a coffee shop, a beach in another country, no office, no commute, no boss looking over your shoulder. This is the kind of freedom that most people only dream about. You could also work it part-time. You don't have to quit your job or risk everything to get started. A few focused hours a week is enough to build and rank sites on the side. That makes this perfect for people who want to ease into it while still keeping the safety net of a paycheck. And over time, as your sites start producing, you can decide if you want to go full-time or just keep it as a nice stream of extra income. I see the skill set as invaluable. Learning how to rank websites on Google is a skill that pays you forever. Back when I had a normal job, I was always worried about my performance and how I was doing. What if the company goes through another round of layoffs? Are they going to get rid of me? I realized that I'm the only person who cares about my well-being. So why would I leave my fate in someone else's hands? That's what happens with a job. When you're not needed anymore, they just get rid of you, and it's just business.
Here comes the money.
Sorry, just business, you had to go. But it's a massive impact on you and your life. I didn't want that to happen to me, so I took back the control by learning a skill set that I can use to make money. As much money as I want, whenever I want. And even if you walked away from Rank and Rent tomorrow, you could still use the same skills to grow your own business, help clients for a fee, or launch any kind of project online. In a world where everything is moving digital, knowing how to get found on Google is like having a superpower. It's a skill nobody can take away from you. And now with AI, you can leverage it to move faster than ever. This is honestly one of the most exciting parts of doing Rank and Rent right now. Just a few years ago, building out a site meant spending hours writing content, researching keywords, and piecing everything together by hand. Today, AI can handle huge chunks of the work for you in a fraction of the time. You can use AI to write service pages, your blog posts, and your city-specific landing pages. You can use it to brainstorm keywords, map out website structure, and even analyze your competitors and what they're doing. Tasks that used to take a full weekend to do can be knocked out in an afternoon now. What used to take a team of writers and a big budget, you can now do yourself from a laptop with a few smart prompts. That means you can launch more sites, rank them faster, and scale your income quicker than anyone could have ever been done 5 years ago. The people who combine Rank and Rent with AI right now are the ones who are going to clean up in this space. It's like showing up to a race with a motorcycle while everyone else is still on foot. It's also a no-lose scenario. You win because you collect rent every month without lifting a finger once the site is built. The business owner wins because they get real paying customers without having to figure out SEO, marketing themselves, or losing more money to other marketing companies. And the customer wins because they finally find a local service that they were searching for. Everybody walks away happy, which is why this model feels so good to run. You're not taking advantage of anyone. You're actually connecting people with others who need each other. If you'd like to know how to get started with Rank and Rent, click the link in the description or the pinned comment, where you can get all the information you need to see if this is for you and start learning how to do this step by step.